A long-forgotten chapter in the history of horror cinema is about to be uncovered in the upcoming documentary George A. Romero's Resident Evil, set for release in January 2025. This fascinating documentary explores the untold story behind one of Hollywood's most tantalizing what-could-have-been projects. An adaptation of the Resident Evil video game by the legendary George A. Romero. Directed by Brandon Salisbury, the film promises to take fans on a journey through the unmade project that could have changed the trajectory of the Resident Evil franchise. In the late 90s, Resident Evil was on the brink of a cinematic breakthrough. Capcom, seeking a director to bring their iconic video game to life, turned to George A. Romero, the visionary behind the modern zombie genre with classics like Night of the Living Dead. Despite the perfect pairing of Romero's horror pedigree and Resident Evil's eerie world of survival horror, the project never materialized. Fans have long wondered what Romero's version of Resident Evil might have looked like, and now, the documentary George A. Romero's Resident Evil aims to provide some much-needed answers. This highly anticipated documentary digs deep into the history of Romero's involvement with Resident Evil, revealing the vision that was ultimately abandoned by the studio. Through a combination of archival footage, newly uncovered documents, and interviews with key figures close to the project, Salisbury offers a fresh look at what could have been. Inspired by other behind-the-scenes documentaries like Jodorowsky's Dune, Salisbury weaves a narrative that goes beyond simple commentary, offering an immersive and visually stylized experience for viewers. One of the standout features of the documentary is its unique approach to the interviews. Rather than the traditional talking heads style, the team filmed discussions in an abandoned mansion, specially designed to resemble the iconic mansion from the Resident Evil games. Additionally, the film features scenes inspired by Romero's script, providing a glimpse into the director's original ideas for the project, many of which have never been seen by the public. The involvement of Romero's personal assistant, Jason Bearford, who played through Resident Evil to assist Romero with the adaptation, offers further insight into the making of the ill-fated film. Romero's Resident Evil would have blended the director's signature zombie horror with the tense, survival-focused narrative of the game. Although it never made it to the screen, the documentary sheds light on the ideas and passion that Romero poured into the project, highlighting his deep connection to the world of Resident Evil and his influence on the zombie genre as a whole. In a statement, director Brandon Salisbury expressed his honor in telling the story of Romero's most important unmade project, hoping to celebrate his legacy and bring a new level of appreciation for his work to fans of both horror and gaming. The documentary promises to be a must-watch for Resident Evil fans and horror enthusiasts alike. It serves as both a tribute to Romero's pioneering work in the genre and a fascinating look into an alternate version of the beloved franchise that never came to be. George A. Romero's Resident Evil will be available for digital and on-demand viewing starting January 7, 2025, offering an exclusive peek into the lost vision that could have redefined the Resident Evil cinematic universe.